Hello, Virgos, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel. If you're brand new here, thank you for stopping in. Please go ahead, hit subscribe, stay with us. It'd be great to have you. To all of my returning subscribers and new subscribers, thank you guys so much. Honestly, I don't even know how to thank you for all of your support. It means everything to me. All right, these are general messages, so they're not going to resonate with everyone. So please take what does and leave the rest. If it doesn't fit your story, don't try to make it fit, okay? Thank you for the like, whoever that was. I appreciate it. Let's see what's going on with my Virgos. Wow, lots of views too last week. Thank you. Let's see what's going on for you guys. I'm going to read your overall energy, your partner's energy, as well as mutual energy, okay? So let's get into this. How are Virgos doing? How are the Virgos doing? No. Yes? Okay. Oh, look at that. The first card that came out is your card, the Hermit. Probably because we are in Virgo season, but also because you're being your widest self. You may have taken some time away. You may have needed some time away. Maybe you're isolating a little bit. You're not wanting to be around people as much as usual. That being said, some of you are really using the light of your wisdom to go in and go into the deepest, darkest spots within yourself to gain wisdom and clarity about your situation. That being said, the person's energy that you're dealing with is the Seven of Swords. So they're trying to be strategic. They are trying to win. Win at what? I don't know just yet, but we will continue on. It looks as though they could be being sneaky. They may not be telling you everything at the moment. And the reason why, they might want to win at something. And what that is, hard to say, but look at this. Your energy is the Knight of Swords. So how you're feeling at this moment is you're feeling like you want to rush in and deal with it. You want to deal with something to do with this situation. You're wanting a truth. You're wanting clarity. You're wanting to know what exactly is going on. I think that your intuition is telling you something is off, but yet you're wanting it communicated. You want them to speak up. And the reason why is because you've been feeling sad. You've been feeling a little bit disconnected from this relationship. Possibly there was some regret and some sadness, but I don't feel that this was something you did. I feel like this is something to do with their secretiveness, okay? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you might be even dealing with another Virgo. But don't get too hung up on the signs because honestly, everybody has loads of signs in their chart. So this is just pretty much the energy and how they're coming across. So let's see what we have for their energy. Yeah, look at that. They have been, they have some secrets here. Could be dealing with a Pisces, but the moon in reverse speaks to subconscious fears coming up. So this individual may have some fears or some issues that they don't want to face. And as it's coming up, they don't know how to deal with it. And so they're not being forthcoming or straight up with you. There could have been a secret that was released or revealed as of late. Okay, and it could have been a third party situation because we have the Three of Cups. It's possible that they have been talking to others or maybe dating others on the side that you don't know about. But this is because they are, oh, wow. And look at you. You know it. Didn't I say that you had an intuitive sense of what was going on here? And you intuitively know that something is not good and you're not happy about it. I don't think that you were interested in being in an open relationship. Not at all. Yet, sorry, I'm just fixing this for you so you can see the cards a little better, hopefully. I know the glare, I'm sorry. But yeah, You were not happy about this. You did not want this to happen. Perhaps this person might be wanting to reconnect with you after they've hidden so much from you. But I think that you might be a little defensive at the moment and you're not wanting it because so this 3 cups in reverse energy for you, you knew something was up and they cannot tell you any differently because you know better than they do, especially with your intuitive side. And now you have your guard up. You definitely have your guard up. So you could be in a relationship, or for those of you who are waiting on somebody to come back, it looks as though they want to reconcile. But what I'm also getting to is like, I feel like they took off. Some of them, snuck away in hopes that they could just let the situation die down, let the energy die down, let the problem go away. And then they're just going to come back and act like, oh, everything's fine. Let's get back together. That's not right. I mean, they need to address the issue, but it seems like they just skirt away from it. And that's where the problem is you're trying to be direct and have an open, honest discussion here, and they're the ones sneaking about and not being upright and forthcoming with you. So your defenses are definitely up, and it's because of this. And not only that, but I feel as well in your past, you may have dealt with a lot of inconsistent behavior from previous partners, and that has made you feel a little strange. And look at them. They think that you can't see what's going on. They're hoping that you're not going to call them out on anything. They're hoping that you're going to almost forget about all of the wrongs that they've done. They're hoping that you're going to just kind of brush over it, right? But they're also not seeing the truth. Like, they will not look at themselves or their behavior and how it's contributing to this situation. They also have the Knight of Cups. Again, more water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So again, I do feel like they want to reconnect. And I think that they're going to use their romantic charm to get you to come back to them. They're going to use that sweetness, and boy, can they be sweet. I'm getting this feeling of they just charm you to the point where it just melts you. But the truth is that there really is no emotion behind it. It's just the game that they play. It's just the deceit that they put on to get what they want. And obviously they want you, so they're going to do whatever it takes to get you back. Now, for others of you, this individual, maybe they've had you blocked for a while, or you've blocked them, and they're hoping that you will unblock them. And maybe they're hoping that you're going to come back. But I don't really see you guys doing that right now because you have put in so much effort. Ooh, but then again, look at this. The outcome that I see, or how you feel about the relationship, is that you do want a loving relationship. And you like the romantic side of this individual. You like the fact that they can be loving and nurturing, and maybe they pay attention to little details, and that makes you feel like they really care. But again, there needs to be a communication and a truth here. And I feel that you want to communicate to them that you also know that they might be giving their love and attention elsewhere as well. And it's all down to that 7 of Swords energy. Now, then again, some of them might be just trying to come back. They want to find a way back in. And they're going to tell you, oh, look, I've given up my toxic ways. I've given up my toxic behaviors. I'm not cheating. I'm not this and I'm not that. And maybe they really do want to give up this toxic behavior. Some of them may not even consciously realize that they're doing it. It could be surfacing from their past experiences, but they're doing it and it needs to be dealt with. Oh, look at that. And some of them could be controlling, and they may have had issues with their father. And that's why they're being toxic, is because it's possible that they didn't get the emotional love from their parent that they needed. And so because of that, they're constantly looking for emotional security from other people all of the time. And it's like, you could give as much as you want to, but it'll never be enough until they realize that they have to be secure within themselves first. So that's what I'm getting here for some of them. So how you're showing up again is you're showing up as wanting to rush in and get things dealt with, get it cleared up because you're coming out of this hurt energy. They're showing up as they want to reconnect after some secrets have been revealed and they want to come back together because, well, they miss you. How you see this person, you're still going to be very defensive and you're still going to be very cautious because you know there was a third party situation or you feel as though there was one and you're not happy about that. And how they're seeing you, they're seeing you as putting up barriers to your emotion and kind of blocking them out, but they want you to open up again. They want you to be more loving and be more romantic with them. But then again, how are you supposed to do that after, secrets have come out? Again, how you see the relationship, yeah, you want to talk about it and you want to work things out, but you want a good relationship based on an emotional connection. And how they see the relationship, well, they've got to give up their toxic ways and their old ways of being, and they're going to tell you that, hey, look, I'm trying really hard, I'm trying to deal with my thought processes, and I'm going to take charge and I'm going to be better. That's what I'm seeing. All right, let's see the mutual energy between the two of you. What do, Spirit, can you please tell me what is the current energy in the relationship for the Virgo and whoever they're dealing with? Current energy, finances, and career. Okay. So there could have been money problems. Someone could have been lying about their expenditures. They may have had a toxic habit in terms of drugs or shopping or alcohol or gambling, anything like that. And maybe they weren't bringing to the table what they needed to, but perhaps they got a job here as well because it looks as though they're releasing these toxic energies. And now I see the Emperor upright, which means they may have a boss now, and maybe this boss is helping them to shape up a little bit. It's possible. So they could have been focusing on their career, or you could have been focusing on your career, although I don't see that much in your energy. And remember, these can be flipped either or, right? So if you resonate more with this side, then that's your energy, okay? Apply it to your situation as you will. But maybe that's what made them feel insecure and why they needed more boosting or more attention, is because they didn't feel good enough, that they didn't feel like they were as much of a provider. So what the relationship needs, again, express your love. So that fits exactly in accordance with what I was saying in terms of this person wants more emotional attention from you, but you can only give so much, right? Because you're not trusting the fact that they're going to remain loyal. And maybe, and don't shoot the messenger, but maybe for some of you, they want you to be more emotional with them. Maybe they feel like you don't care about them enough, and that's how they're justifying their behavior, which isn't okay, but that's how they're justifying it to themselves. Like, yeah, I'll go get emotional fulfillment elsewhere then if I'm not going to get it from my Virgo. Well, that's ridiculous, but that's how they're seeing it. You could be dealing with an Aries here. All right. Maybe they just don't feel that you're showing enough love to them. And so somehow they justify it to themselves that it's okay to go get emotional fulfillment elsewhere. Well, that's whatever. Let's see what the outcome is going to be for this, at least in the next little while. It is safe for you to love, open your heart, and receive the highest energy of all. Now, this came out sideways. So my interpretation of that is, as you guys work together, I think that you might reach out to them, Virgos. You might want to communicate because you want the truth. And also, you're going to get some clarity too. Maybe after this reading, or maybe after watching a few videos, or maybe even after discussion, you're going to realize that, yeah, maybe you've got to show up a little bit more romantically for them. But if that be the case, I still think, though, that you're going to be a little bit protective because you've gone through so much. I see that you've gone through so much. and you're guarding yourself. So I think you can get to that point, but it's just going to take some time. And this person needs to understand that. And maybe it'd be good to communicate to them like, look, you know, I will be there, but I've dealt with enough toxicity. I see some of your behavior, and some of your behavior reminds me of what I've been through before, and I am not going to go through it again. So they need to take good control or good care of themselves as well, and realize that they've got to meet you halfway. So as you'll gradually open up, they also have to gradually get a hold of themselves and get control of themselves and get control over their issues and control over their vices, because otherwise it's just going to continue in a vicious cycle, right? So honestly, my Virgos, whatever you choose to do, I think that you guys are both going to come back together and try and work on this. You're going to try and have discussions, and you're going to try to express your love for each other. And maybe if the third party was to do with work, maybe someone was just too focused on their career, maybe someone's going to be able to understand that, and you're going to open it up and bridge the gap, right? And then it's going to become safe for you to love. So basically, you guys have that choice right now. Either you work on it and you make it safe, or perhaps you're going to discover after communication and trying a little bit more that it's not safe, that you're just not getting what you need. Either or, you have free will, and you're wise. You're very wise, Virgo. So you'll know what's what. But if this person is cheating in any way, shape, or form, I don't know. In my opinion, Spirit would say don't put up with that. But again, it's up to you, right? And it's up to how much you want to put up with. So let's get you some advice from Spirit. What have you got for my Virgos, please, Spirit? What have you got? Surrender low self-esteem. There you go. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem, right? And this is so key. This card is so key to exactly what is being expressed over here is, you know, you're very guarded because you've been left out in the cold before. You have been in a third party situation before, and you don't want to deal with it anymore. It doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you smart. And that's why you're standing up for yourself and you're saying, to heck with that. I'm not putting up with it. Right? All right. So surrender that, because you are worth it. You deserve well. Communicate your needs. And this person, if they don't want to meet you halfway, despite the fact that they still have expectations, that's on them. All right? It's not your problem. So let's see what we got in terms of advice, or sorry, your lovely affirmation card to focus on. Woo! Let's see your affirmation card. What do we got for my Virgos today? I express my true being. Ha! See? That's exactly what this Ace of Swords is about. You're thinking about coming out, and that's what you got to do. And maybe that's what it is too. Maybe this person just wants you to show more love. Maybe there is no cheating involved at all. They just want you to open up to them. Could be possible. And it says, my wisdom, didn't I say that? Your wisdom, the Hermit there. My wisdom and understanding of spirit increases, and I express more fully each day the inner beauty and strength of my true being. Exactly. Let your light shine, Virgo. You're awesome. And from what I know, a lot of people are always trying to get Virgos to open up to them. Like I don't know what you guys, I don't know, maybe keeping that guard up is how you do it, but whatever works for you, just know that you're worth it. And I hope this reading helped for some of you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks again for joining, and thanks for the like. I appreciate it. Have a great one, guys. Bye.